What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 SBA EIDL stimulus update for Saturday, June the 27th, 2020. Please do me a huge favor. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Hashtag EIDL with your comments below. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you exactly what Miss Carranza, head of the SBA, should do Monday morning before she possibly loses in the state of Arkansas and gets a massive data dump from the GAO showing everyone that, yes, she has been loaning out far more than $150,000 to some select organizations with respect to the EIDL loan. Miss Carranza, I can solve your problems in about a 5 to 10 minute video. You'll avoid court. You'll never lose another case because it won't happen. You're going to pay every single person watching right now $10,000 of cash advance as per the CARES Act was written. And because you're loaning out almost $250 billion in EIDL loans, you won't even feel it. The money you're going to make on the interest alone will recoup those that just want the grant and nothing more. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, thumbs up, share this on your wall, put your comments below. What the SBA should have done under my leadership, let's say, in late March when this process began, they should have issued every single person watching, 6 million around this country, a loan portal from day one. Everyone should have gotten a loan portal. None of this wait in the queue for 3 months. Some of you are still stuck in the vortex of March 30, 31. None of that. Everyone watching, regardless of credit score, that filled out the application should have gotten a loan portal within, let's say, 30 days, which means we all would have had it within the month of March and April. The minimum loan offer, as per the CARES Act, should have been 10 grand. So if you had a 470 credit score, you've been bankrupt 10 times, you're probably not going to be eligible for the loan. The $10,000 is yours. Sign and drive. It's in your account in 72 hours. The rest of you, over 90%, would have gotten a loan offer in excess of the $10,000 cash advance as promised in the CARES Act. Let's assume you got a $50,000 loan offer. What should have happened is $10,000 of it should have been free cash in the form of a grant, forgivable loan, as similar is the case in the PPP. And you only would have been responsible for $40,000 that's paid out over 30 years, and your payments don't start for a year, and there is no prepayment penalty. That's what should have happened. But here's what can happen come Monday morning. Miss Carranza, this is very simple. This keeps you out of court. Now that everyone knows you got $270 billion or thereabouts of unspent EIDL, and you still had the nerve to tell everyone in the June 10th Senate hearing the reason you're still rationing is because you were worried about running out of the initial $7 billion tranche, well, that bullshit's out the window. Now the lawyers are going to say, oh, so you've been sitting on $270 billion over the last several weeks, if not months. And oh, by the way, as per the GAO data dump that's going to be next week, it does look like you have been loaning out more than $150,000. How much do we want to sue them for? Well, let's sue them for the entire $270 billion. We as lawyers will keep 30% of that and give out the rest to not only $10,000 to everybody who applied, but I don't know, $50,000 for all your pain and suffering. Miss Carranza, all you have to do Monday morning is the following. Issue a loan portal to every single person in the queue. Immediately. The minimum offer, 10 grand. Based on credit and their business history as per the application, 95% of you will get a loan offer just like I did. Let's say it's 50 grand. Under my system, you get $10,000 of free cash advance. You're responsible for 40 grand. If you already got money, like somebody like I did a month ago or even longer, let's say they gave you $50,000. It's in your account. You've already spent some of it on payroll, rent, etc. Let's say they also gave you a $2,000 a grant, a cash advance. You have 2 employees. Under my system, come Monday morning, they should forgive $8,000 of your loan. They gave you a $2,000 grant. You take $8,000 off the loan. So instead of your account on Monday showing 50 grand that you owe the SBA. It's now going to show 42,000. They send you a simple one-page form. We've adjusted your loan down to reflect the intent and the law known as the CARES Act is written, and you only owe us $42,000. Are you listening, Steve Mnuchin? I'm coming after you next week. Why in the world have you not gotten this done for the American small business owner and sole proprietor is beyond me. If you're new and you just want the grant, fair enough. Fill out the form. Here comes your loan portal. 10,000 is all I want. Sign and drive. There it is. If you already got a grant and you didn't get a loan offer or you rejected, fair enough. Monday morning, here comes your loan portal. It's adjusted to reflect what they didn't give you up to the $10,000 cash advance. So if you only got a $2,000 grant and no loan offer, here's an $8,000 loan portal offer. You sign it. It's forgivable. There's your $10,000. You don't owe the SBA a dime. Miss Carranza, I just solved everybody's problem. Whether you only got the grant, whether you only want the loan and or the grant, it doesn't fucking matter what formula we use. Send every single person, both new and old, a loan portal. Make the minimum offer 10 grand. That's forgivable in the form of a cash advance and or a grant. Call it what you will. If you already deposited the money and you're probably starting to spend it, but your loan portal still says you owe 50 to up to 150 grand, adjust it down a total of 10,000, reflecting, of course, what they already paid you in the grant. So if your loan portal says 50 grand and they already gave you 2, it should now say $42,000. This is going to go to over 1,000 points of light. Every senator, congressman and woman, governor, radio and television station in this country. My next video is dedicated to Treasury Secretary Mnuchin. And I may go off the chains in a big way because you're a smart guy. One of the smartest in the entire cabinet, if you ask me. And for whatever reason, you and or President Trump is still ignoring the intent and the law known as the CARES Act is written. I just gave Miss Javita Carranza a very simple solution to give everyone a loan portal, make the minimum offer 10 grand, and if you already got paid, take the loan amount owed to the SBA down by that amount. You, sir, need to step up to the plate. Before this goes to the courts, you and Ms. Carranza and perhaps even President Trump get raked over the coals and, I don't know, thrown out of office come November the 3rd. You need to do the right thing, and that is honor the intent and the law known as the CARES Act as written.